Deep in the woods of Caryville, Tennessee, just off Old Highway 63, lies the remains of what looks like an old mining town. There's an old depot, coal towers, railroad tracks, and a cemetery. The place seems heavy, dark, and even eerie. There is a reason why folks don't often visit there. While visiting the cemetery late one evening, an 8-foot-tall, red, half-man, half-goat with a pentagram on its forehead appeared and then ran a person plumb out of the cemetery. Yet another person was run out by what seemed to be hellhounds. While exploring the area close to the coal tower, folks seen what appeared to be an apparition jump from the top, only to disappear before hitting the ground. While walking to the depot, folks saw a lady looking out the window. When they went to talk to her, she just vanished before their eyes. So, why do these events take place? What is this place? And why is it long abandoned? Appalachia, the mountains are like no other. From its rigid terrain, beautiful wildlife, to the people that live their lives here, to the strange, unexplained stories that folks share. Join me while I share this amazing place, one story at a time. The name of this little community was RedAsh. It sprang up basically overnight. In late 1890, a coal seam was discovered, and quickly miners went to work. Early in 1891, the RedAsh mine was opened. A town was needed to house the miners, and a store needed to buy goods. A depot was built right along the tracks, and the cemetery was built because they needed a place to lay the dead to rest. Also, a pier was built for boats coming and going. Of course, the coal was shipped by train car to the closest town. The place flourished without incidents, that is until 1900. A deep rumble could be felt throughout the mining camp, and the folks knew that wasn't right. It turns out there was an explosion that took 46 lives that day. They were all laid to rest in the RedAsh Cemetery. After that, there were more tragic accidents. A young girl walking the track was killed when she was struck by the train. Also, a young mother was taken to the iron bridge crossing the creek and killed. Yet another young mother of 2 took them to the creek and drowned them both. And finally, a man working atop the coal towers fell to his death. So the ground of this town is soaked in tragedy. Even today, a quick internet search reveals unsolved or bizarre deaths in the town of Caryville. The three stories of the two mothers and the girl's death near the train tracks can't really be confirmed or denied. I find no record of their stories except those left on legend pages or haunted sites. In the 1950s, the Red Ash mine was finally closed after, like in Brooklyn, mines were closed down due to the use of coal being phased out for more modern, cleaner, and eco-friendly ways to power plants, trains, and even heating homes. Soon, the place was completely abandoned, and it wasn't long till vandals came in and started destroying the place. It's told that devil worshippers performed various rituals, even animal sacrifice, leading to some of these strange stories. Why does the red-skinned centaur with the pentagram carved into its forehead guard the one grave with the iron gate on it? Is the lady often seen on the tracks that of the young girl ran over by the train, or one of the two mothers, one murdered and one who killed her own children? Is the beast and devil hounds in the cemetery protecting the 40 miners lost in the explosion? Is the apparition often seen falling from the coal tower the mine worker who fell so long ago? Were sacrifices and rituals really performed there? The answers to these questions we may never truly know. Well, folks, I want to thank you for sitting and listening to the tale of Red Ash, a long lost mining town near Caryville, Tennessee. Well, I appreciate you listening. I love you to pieces, and I'll see you next time.